Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of In the End There's Always a Disney Guy. Before we get into this episode, you already know, go to DisneyGuy.com, subscribe to my blog. Subscribe to my blog. Make sure you confirm it when you get the email to get updates about any and everything that is In the End There's Always a Disney Guide. I'm doing my best to get a knowledge panel up and running for the series. Don't worry, it will be up soon. I just got to get a Wikipedia page set up and we'll be on our way. But let's get into today's episode. We're going to be touching bases on Loki episode 1. So, I'm not going to lie to y'all. Before I even start talking about this, I'm going to be real with y'all. I didn't even think I was going to be interested in the show. I saw the trailer, and yeah, I was interested. But I didn't think I was going to be, like, deep into it like I was with WandaVision. Same as when The Falcon and the Winter Soldier premiered. I didn't think I was going to be into that at all, because I'm not really a Falcon type, or I'm not really like, I like the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I've seen all the Captain America movies, but it's like I'm not really into it. But I am a lot into it though. Just like with Loki, I least expected it, but I guess I was wrong because I'm deeply into the show now. And the show already got like a 9.1 rating, so far. But let's touch bases over with what is going on in Loki. So we all know Loki has a huge past. And when I say huge, not in a good way huge. I mean, his past is horrible. He's done so much wrong. I can't even keep up. Okay? With the whole wormhole with New York. I think he met Thanos in Avengers, actually, matter of fact. He was on Thanos' side. Killing agent, I forgot his name, but he killed one of the agents. That was actually the reason why the Avengers came together. They revealed that in Loki, episode 1. The man said that was on Loki's side. He said that's the reason why the Avengers came together to avenge Agent Coulson's death. I think that's his name. And basically time is just not on Loki's side. Loki has done a lot of wrong that has caused him to be here. So what happens is the way he gets to the TVA, or how he got to the TVA, is basically, when you guys remember, he zipped out in Avengers Endgame when the Avengers went back in time. He stole the Tesseract and he zipped out of there. I found out that Loki that zipped out in time in Avengers 2012, that is an alternate version of Loki. So when he first went into the Time Variance Authority and he saw all these memories about the stuff he's done, but when he saw the moment of him getting killed, he looked surprised because that was his alternate version of himself. That was alternate Loki, which is why he didn't know, or he didn't fully understand, or he was surprised about that. Loki, because it was an alternate version of Loki, the events that took place technically didn't happen because he zipped out of there in time. But when Loki faced the judge, of course he thought it was a joke. He thought it was just an illusion, but it definitely wasn't. The Time Variance Authority is actually the most highest power of all power, even more powerful than the Infinity Stones themselves. Matter of fact, there were some Infinity Stones in the drawer. I don't know if you remember that scene. There were some Infinity Stones in the drawer scene that the man said was used as paperweights. So if that doesn't show y'all something, I just don't know what does. So this place is the highest level of authority over everything. They manage time and they monitor to make sure nothing is out of place, basically. And when Loki zipped out, that was out of place. Because like they said, everything that is happening to them is supposed to happen and it's already been foresawn by them, which is why it has happened. But because when the Avengers went in time to get all the stones before Thanos did, he zipped himself out of there, which opened up a new branch into the multiverse, which could lead to other branches opening up into the multiverse, which would be very, very bad in their case. In their case, same thing with I think with Miss Cookie. I think that's her name, or the time lady, the clock, the clock thing. I forgot what it's called, but I think her name is Miss Minutes. But um she explained that their job is to manage the multiverse and to make sure that everything that was set by the timekeepers, which were the ones who created, the timekeepers are the people who created a sacred reality or a sacred multiverse, a reality where all paths align. But if a branch breaks out from the way things are supposed to be, it could cause dangerous things and for other branches to open up as well, is what she explained. Um, so that was what Loki did. He opened up a branch when he zipped out of there. He opened up an alternate reality, which wasn't supposed to happen. Even the man that was on Loki's side said, "You were created to be evil, to bring the best out of those around him, like the Avengers." That was literally the whole point. That's what the man said. He was created to be evil, to bring his to bring his best, the best selves out of the Avengers, basically. But I mean, yeah, that's really what happened in episode 1. Of course, Loki thought it was a joke. He didn't think it was a real, because takes everything as a joke. Um, but I mean, this basically is technically like his punishment, because he has done a lot of wrong. And the man told him he may not be able to promise him, I think it was salvation or his freedom, but he said he could promise him something else. I forgot what it was. But I don't think he can leave. But I'm pretty sure at some point of the series, at the end of it, he's going to be able to leave. Not even gonna doubt it. He's definitely going to leave. Going to leave that place. I don't know how. I don't know why. Because I've also got to mention, because he escaped. Well, he didn't escape, but he got out of the guards' sight. He found a way to sneak past them by using that little thing. I forgot what it's called. That time bracelet. Something that's around their necks. It's able to move them in time or loop them in time. It's very powerful. I remember the scene when in the beginning of the episode when Loki first met the time variance authorities, and they were trying to capture him, and the lady put the bracelet around his neck, and she hit him, and when she hit him, she said it where time would go slowly, so the pain would last longer. That was so bogus, but it was also hilarious too. But yeah, make sure you watch Loki episode 1. It was awesome. I enjoyed it indefinitely. It was an amazing episode. I wish they would have released both 2 episodes like they did for WandaVision. But yeah, I think these episodes are gonna be like 50 minutes long each, cause that's how long this one was. It was like 51 and some minutes long. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Can't wait for episode 2. But thank you for listening in to today's episode. Make sure you follow this podcast on both Google and Spotify. And you comment on my blog posts on DisneyGuy.com. Give me some updates on what you think, or ask me some questions when you search up Disney Guy Productions. Like I said, I'm trying to get a knowledge panel up and running for this series, so you guys can, see when a new episode is out on Google too. But you can also make sure you give me a rating on IMDb. Give me a rating on IMDb. And yeah, thank you so much. And bye-bye, guys. Talk to you when the next episode is released.